Ma'am, your book says you will not get a job. Ma'am, do you think that universities should be accountable for the placements and job opportunities for their students? Why or why not? Ma'am, I can see that you talk about shifting from job seekers to value creators. What does that look like for a student shifting in a classroom today? Good morning, everyone. On behalf of Lamrin Techskill University, today I'm honored to welcome Dr. Akanksha Jain. She is an education entrepreneur, the founder of ethos.in and director of education and research at our university. Welcome, ma'am.
Thank you, Vipul. I'm looking forward for an engaging discussion.
Okay. So, ma'am, your book says you will not get a job. Is this a warning or the reality students are still ignoring?
See, Vipul, over 1 crore graduates pass annually. And what the report says, the reports from NASSCOM and other agencies, what they say is half of them are employable presently. And if I talk about the technical role, this number decreases to less than 20 to 25%. So this is a warning. So my book is a signal which warns the students to realize from day one that they need to build on their skill set, and they will never get a job until they are able to produce their abilities to the employer on day one. They have the required skill set and they are creating the values for themselves. So my book, if it says you will not get a job, it is not a harsh or a blunt title. It really focuses upon you will never get a job, you have to create one or you have to earn one. Thank you.
But ma'am, if lakhs of students are graduating every year, why are the companies saying that we can't find the real talent?
See, Vipul, over the decades, there has been a myth, there has been a psychology that students just are studying for degrees. Parents want them to study hard, get a degree, and they think the job will follow. But the scenario is totally different. What employers, on the other hand, are looking for talent-ready candidates from day one. They are not willing to spend 3 to 6 months on their training. So internship during your course curriculum becomes more important. It is all about outcome-based education, which at Lamrin also is a key focus, where we have industry partners for each and every course, where they are teaching the students not the traditional curriculum, but they are teaching the updated curriculum to the students that is in demand. So employers do not want to spend additional cost on training the students once they enter the job. They want the students to be job ready once they are into the job market. So having that job experience during the internship periods adds on value to them and is cost saving for the employers as well. So having the course curriculum with the industry partners make the students job ready, and the scenario around not getting a job will only be solved if student as well as the opportunity provider, that is the corporate houses, work hand in hand on the student. They work on their skill set and make them employed.
Okay. But ma'am, where actually is the traditional education falling? Is it the mindset? Is it the knowledge, or it's the skill?
See, it is the world has totally changed. It is not about what you have read, what you have memorized, and how much marks you have gained. That it is more about the application of knowledge and the exposure you have. 80% of the students are still working in the scenario that is they are studying the curriculum which is of 1990s, which is outdated, which has no more relevance. But the industry is demanding the real proof of your value. They want not only the ones who have marks, they want the one who are job ready. They want the ones who can deliver from day one. So it is proof which is speaking more than your marks. Value creators have more value than just the ones who have degrees and just the ones who have theoretical knowledge. So in traditional system of education, since the industry is not inclined, the curriculum is not designed in a manner that it is making the candidate job ready. It is only working on the system of getting candidate passed, which is no more working in the current scenario. So the traditional system of education, jahan pe it was a time where the student used to study, they used to memorize, they used to get marks, and it was an expectation they will get job. This system has totally failed, and this is not the reality in the current scenario. So we have to shift this focus, and there has to be a shift in the complete mindset. Government is already working upon implementation of natural education policy, wherein government is focusing upon multiple exit and entry points, wherein also government is focusing upon the micro credentials, wherein student can learn short-term courses to upskill themselves to make them employable. So focusing upon these key sets will help students to build upon their capabilities, which is also the key point of my book, which is a case study of 5 friends who realized when they were sitting at the placement, when the question was asked that what exactly you know. They had good marks, they were of different mindset, but when the question was asked by the employer कि आपको आता क्या है, they were just clueless. So if the student realized from the day one that I have to work on my skill set, I have to build a proof which the employer will ask at the time of interview, the unemployability scenario will totally differ. And this is what is needed to shift the focus from traditional education to project-based learning to outcome-based education.
Ma'am, do you think that universities should be accountable for the placements and job opportunities for their students? Why or why not?
Yes, universities are definitely accountable for placements of students, but the responsibilities go hand in hand. It is not only the responsibility of the students, but it is a combined responsibility of the student as well as the university. University on the one hand should focus on teaching the students what actually is needed. They just cannot give them theoretical knowledge. On the other hand, the student cannot totally rely on the university what they are teaching. They have to work on themselves. They have to build their real skill set. They have to work on live projects. They have to go for internship, not just for having a piece of paper, but the real ones, whether they are paid or not. They need to value their skill set. They need to build their proof, because once you go for hiring, employer just take less than 10 seconds to screen your resume. But they take time to evaluate the proof, the projects you have worked upon. So you have to have that in your resume where the employer is looking to spend time with you. Whether it is a big company or a startup, you have to have a complete mindset change in you.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I can see that you talk about shifting from job seekers to value creators. What does that look like for a student shifting in a classroom today?
See, the job seekers were one who were focusing upon traditional education, that I have this degree, I am a commerce graduate, I am a technical graduate, I am a management graduate, and since I have a degree, give me job. This is not the scenario now. It is, you cannot be a job seeker. You have to add value, because economy always rewards ones who add value to the entire scenario. You cannot earn a livelihood until you are adding something value. I do agree, adding value doesn't always mean having technical knowledge. It doesn't mean having knowledge which is, I agree that only 15 to 20% have that higher level of knowledge. And this in the age of AI era, the routine jobs are also being automated. So there will be a complete shift in mindset. So over here, you will only be employable if you can add value. You just don't demand a job. You give a proof that this is what I can deliver from day one. So you have to create value to be employable, to enter into the system. It is all about earning capacity and earning continuity. If you have that mindset that you can add value, and in case of disruption, you can again continue with adding value. That is, you are ready to skill, upskill and reskill yourself. that will make you always have additional advantage over the ones who are just looking to seek the job.
Ma'am, with artificial intelligence taking over these days, on what skills a student should focus to be relevant in the next 5 to 10 years?
See, if in artificial intelligence taking over the time where the students, the automated jobs will be automated, it is the one who can command over AI. That is, who can take AI as a teammate and who can work along with AI. It is that coding at today day, it is AI can do all the coding for you. But if you are able to debug it, you can find the error in the coding. You will be always having a value advantage. So the skill set required in this era will play mostly the role around having the position to command the AI. Secondly, your emotional intelligence will play a greater role in this era because you cannot, since everything is going to be automated, the routine task, you have to be. It is not about your IQ because AI is being trained by millions of brains, so it is like a superhuman. So you have to be emotionally intelligent to survive in this scenario. And nextly, the empathy is going to play a important role because in the AI era, as everything will be on the screen, there will be a depression which will rise on, and you need to like cope up with those, working on your empathical skills because human touch will always play a different role in coming scenario. So your IQ will not have that value, but your EQ will have an additional advantage in this coming scenario.
Now, with that AI touch in today's jobs, is job security a myth? If yes, then what should a student aim for?
Yes, job security is definitely a myth. It is like if you get hired, you cannot keep thinking that I am hired forever. It is not like a government job because in AI the things are changing at a pace which is faster than a blink of a eye. Also, it is the things are saying changing. You need to keep upskilling them yourself. If your task you can write and give it a checklist, you can tick on the checklist. AI will definitely replace you. If you are playing just on speed, AI is faster. You are replaceable. But if you are adaptable, you know how to work on each situation, you are ready to reskill yourself, upskill yourself as per the demand, you will always have a value advantage over others.
Thank you, ma'am, for sharing your insights. And if you would like to complete this sentence, that you will not get a job unless
You work on your skill set, unless you are willing to have a proof ready for you, only not just the degree, unless you are willing to create a job for yourself, unless you are willing to earn a job for yourself, because jobs are no more given, they are either created or they are earned.
Thank you, ma'am, for sharing your valuable insights. Thank you.
Thank you, Vipul.